Guys, Dan here from Tranquil Waters Health Retreat, and this is a quick video to tell you about one of our products that we do, which is the Healing from Within Day Retreat. So we get asked a lot is whether this is for me, what is it all about, is it going to help me? And normally if you're asking the question, it will most certainly help you. We've had such amazing success with people so far, and they've literally changed their outlook on life, and they have a new sense of happiness. They've reduced their stress. They are so much more grateful for everything that they have. And the day retreat is to help reframe your mind. It's to be able to see past our current lives in terms of what is holding us back. So I did often feel held back myself. So when we had businesses and we had lots of nice flashy things, I still wasn't grateful. I still wasn't happy, and I thought, oh, I need the next thing to buy to be happy. And I never actually stood back and took stock of what I actually had in life. And that was such a game changer for me when I realized that I have everything I need in life. And sometimes when we look at these people, what you would consider poorer, or families that don't have as much as you, they are a lot happier, especially when you go out to kind of far distant countries where all they have is a stick as a toy and food, shelter and water. Some of these people are the happiest people you'll ever meet. So how can the Western world, where we have everything that we could possibly ever want, how can we be so unhappy still? And a lot of it is our brains and how we're wired to think. And we often live in a world of lack, where we feel like we need to buy more to be happy. We need the latest car, we need the latest handbag. And when we buy these things, they often last for a few hours. That joy lasts for a few hours, and then we're on to the next thing. I'll be happy when I buy this. And we aren't born like this. Like, you have to look at your young children and see how happy and content they are playing with a piece of polystyrene for 4 or 5 hours. Like, I wish we as adults could engage in something so little that can make us so happy. And it's not through just being older that has come out of us. It's from conditioning. It's from life conditioning. It's from the people we meet. It's from school. It's from the bosses. It's from work, that we have turned out this way. So the whole day retreat is to help you understand, with these little light bulb moments that might trigger for you to think, wow, yes, I need to change. I'm looking at life so differently. And we also do hypnotherapy as a big part of that, to meet your inner child. So a lot of us hold on to things from our childhood, whether that's in your subconscious level or on your conscious level, and that often defines who we are right now. And it could be as little as a teacher has said to you, you're stupid, you're not worthy, you're never going to grow up to be a high achiever. So then that huge trauma that didn't necessarily was somebody's opinion, we've held on to in our later life, and now we think we're stupid and we're not confident. And we could be aware of these things, but we also could be unaware of these things. So the hypnotherapy is basically taking you back to your childhood to see what triggers there were and to help you heal from them. And then we do a full day of awesome therapy that is very much adopted in Eastern medicine. Unfortunately, in the West, we don't particularly follow Eastern medicine, but Western and Eastern medicine, they both have an amazing place, and they are equally good for their own reasons. So we do holistic therapy. So holistic therapy could be breath work, so tapping into your subconscious mind through the power of the breath. We do meditation, we do sound healing. So a lot of people, what's sound healing? What's these gongs? It's so spiritual and stuff, but actually sound healing is incredible. It's incredible at helping you release trauma that you've been holding on to. And when I say trauma, everybody's had some element of trauma in their life, and unfortunately as humans and as adults and being told not to cry, not to get upset, we hold all this trauma in. And when we hold all this trauma in, it turns into stress, depression, anxiety, and so on. And we shake that bottle up, it's going to explode eventually. So the whole point of sound healing is to use sound and energy that will resonate through our body to help release things that we've held on to. And you can have an amazing, profound effect. And you might get a little bit upset, you might experience deep relaxation, you might have some out-of-body experiences. Basically, the sound healing gives you what you need in that moment. We also do Wim Hof breath work and ice baths. So the ice bath is optional. Everybody's done it bar one so far. So basically going into, I know it's freezing cold outside already, so it's probably the last thing you want to do. But you go into a cold therapy, ice bath. And the idea is our bodies are inflamed. So we have a lot of inflammation in our body from anything from the water we drink, or the chemicals in the food we eat, from our minds being stressed. Stress creates inflammation in the body. And Wim Hof often says a cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. And I've been doing cold therapy for a year and a half now, and I think I've had one cold in that time. So I firmly believe in finding it extremely important to reduce inflammation in the body and restoring balance. So cold therapy, cold showers is a really good way of doing that. And then we also do a session of manifestation and gratitude. So gratitude is to basically be grateful for what you've got in life through affirmation and mantra. So our brains can't differentiate between what's fact and fiction. So when we tell our brains and our subconscious mind that I am happy, I am confident, and say it to yourself regularly, it has a huge, profound effect. Just as the same way as if you do negative self-talk. And with manifestation, it's about the law of attraction. So when you are what we would consider vibrating lower or have negative emotion, you generally attract negativity into your life and unhappiness into your life. And you can realize that when you might know somebody that often attracts toxic relationships, husbands or wives that are nasty, and you're like, why do you attract that sort of person? It's often because you feel like that person might feel like they're not worthy of a good relationship and happiness, so then they attract bad and unhappy people into their life. So that's basically a summary of the Healing from Within retreat. I could go on and on and on, but I've realized this is an 8-minute video. Hopefully you've stayed till the end, guys. But if you would like to know more information, please do reach out to us. I love explaining what we do. And we have tons of information on the website about the day. And we would love to have you on it. Like 90% of us are considered stressed, and we know that through how much breath we take, how many breaths a minute we do. We know that through the brainwave patterns. We know that through how we deal with problems. So daily we get problems. It's just how you deal with them through your own perception. So if you get unhappy when somebody cuts you up and you start getting angry and start chasing down the road, then there's something underlying not right with you right now. And our job is to help you realize that, and our job is to help you become happy and happy within yourself, healing. Okay guys, so that's the video. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for staying tuned, and yeah, I hope to see you on retreat soon. Take care. Bye.